I got married at Christmas 2002. We had shared so much together. Among the many deep bonds between us was the love of China, its history and culture, and its landscape. He made at least 4 trips to China, the first being in 1954, and the last one in 2004 with me, 50 years later. It was a great pleasure to travel with him, visiting my parents and family, and enjoying Peking duck. He loved Peking duck. We went along the Silk Road China section. His intellectual curiosity kept him on, helped him survive all the hardships, the sandstorms, the bumpy ride, and the not so clean sanitation facilities. At the age of 82, he enjoyed all the challenges, except he did not want to ride a camel. I didn't encourage him either. Ted was full of energy and full of life until the Parkinson's hit him in early 2009. This was after he had presented his keynote speech at North American Conference on Chinese Linguistics. "This is my swan song," he often remarked about his paper for the conference. It was as if he felt he needed a rest now that his last academic piece was presented to the world. His illness gradually took away much of his mobility and memories. Especially for the last 2 years, it seems as if Ted lived in a moment of here and now, the moment of no worry and no regret, a perfect Zen state of self-content. In this state, he would not remember how many books or articles he had published. To me, these were not the most important part of him. What was the most important was his essential good qualities as a person, and these qualities remained. His loving kindness, his passion for truth, his wisdom, and his beautiful smiles. Like a pearl, with all the mud washed away, the pearl shines brighter. Memories may be gone, but the good qualities remained, drawing me even closer to him. Deep down, his love for family never diminished. He was able to recognize close family sometimes. A telephone call from family far away would bring out so much joy in his eyes. When I say, "Ted, I love you," he would say, "You've really touched my heart." Or he would say, "What a wonderful experience to see you sitting beside me." In illness, Ted remained grateful to friends and all those who cared for him. He would often smile and say, "I am grateful for all the people who helped me." I'm sure he would say the same thing today. Born a scholar, he loved reading, and reading with all his concentration. A person of generosity, Ted wanted others to enjoy books too. When I asked him, "Do you agree if I donate all your books to the University of Calgary?" Calgary was his beloved hometown. He had never forgotten. He answered immediately, "Yes, as long as those who want to read can access them." Ted would be so pleased to know that all his academic books are back in Calgary. Ted may not remember his academic accomplishments, but his love for his academic subjects remained Often I would ask him, "What is history?" He'd reply with no hesitation, "The study of the past." "What is linguistics?" He'd answer, "The study of languages." "How shall I make my students work hard and interested in reading?" A challenging question from me. Ted would reply, "Tell interesting stories. Do the best you can." This is the Asian Center. The photo was taken on his 90th birthday. Ted, do you remember this place? Yes, I do. He looked so much at home, as if he had gone to work in his office just the other day. Yes, he still liked arguing. He was famous for that, as you all know. For instance, he would insist, "Reading is more important than walking," or "Why should I take medicine?" I believe that the love of arguing was out of his passion to know why and to seek to understand. In the moment of here and now, he was able to enjoy the simple things in life. He could be so much alive when doing exercise, so much alert in wheelchair ride, and he loved music. His love for music lasted to the very end. One day I asked him, "Ted, are you afraid of death?" "It is inevitable," he replied calmly. "But Ted, how do I overcome my fear?" "Do the best we can. Enjoy music," he replied, closed his eyes, lost himself in the music around him. "Yes, Ted, enjoy the music, enjoy the moment." Now, let me end this presentation by playing a video clip of him. I miss his smile. Thank you so very much for being here to celebrate his life. He would be so delighted to see you all.